shake it. What? Kiss ass. What? Shake it. What? Kiss ass. What? Shake it. What? Kiss ass. What? Shake it. What? Kiss ass.
Contamination taking hold. Burn it down, gonna burn it down. Ain't nobody gonna stop me now. I'm gonna burn it down, burn it down. Watch it burn down to the ground. I'm gonna burn it down, burn it down. Ain't nobody gonna stop me now. I'm gonna burn it down, burn it down. Watch it burn down to the ground.
Hello, hello, hello. Good night. Good evening. Good morning to some in different parts of the country. Wherever you are. Good evening. Hey, Boston Nick. Good to see you. Hey, Denise Oles. Hey, Kate the Great. K Mash. I miss you so much. Daddy's baby girl. Hey, Claire. Hey, Marcy. Nana. Last breadstick. Good to see you. Montana. Hey, Mercedes girl. Ash. I was going to say, hello, my good Ash. And then I thought, but can she really be the good Ash? I'm just saying. Commander Ender Turkey, knock, knock. Hi, Jacob. How's it going? Yes, please. Torque on over. Hug the like button. Thank you so much. Hi, Lanky Tor. Needed to hear from it's went one hell of a week on the streets. Yeah, it has been, Daddy's baby girl. I'd say it's been about 2 to 3 weeks. I'm just saying. It's up there right now, but there's that. Hey, Julie. Halloween weather is the best. I love the fall. Love, love, love the fall. Hey, Marie Duffy. Hi, go ask Alice. Hey, Rachel Wolf. Nope, I'm the badass. I like the badass. You're such a badass. I want the last breadstick. Okay. Hey, Stitching. Oh, so let's talk about it all. Let's talk about it all. I am starting to, I've had some busy weeks, and so my streams have been all off. So I know there's going to be some people who are on the replay. To those who are on the replay, like, I didn't get the notification. How come you don't ever set it up ahead of time? Well, really, because what happens is I get to a point where I'm like, dang, nothing's on. Let me go live and hang out with the peeps, kind of a thing. And that's kind of what this stream was. I just was sitting there watching a live that I didn't even really want to fully be in. Oh, hold on, sorry. So I was like, oh, let me go fire up a live real quick and chat. Hold on one second. Okay, we had to get rid of the puppy first. So there's that. Exactly. I'm so badass. See, it's perfect, right? Exactly. Oh, super, super sour AF. I was telling some people yesterday, like, I know that it's probably very unrealistic. I recognize that, but you leave me be with my thoughts. But I tend to want to live in a land of butterflies and unicorns and cupcakes where, like, I genuinely want to believe that every person has some type of redeeming quality in them. And and that, like, when somebody shows you who they are, it's very, like, confusing to me when they do something that, like kind of solidifies, like, the type of person that they are. And I see so many people, like, clutching their pearls, like, oh my gosh, I can't imagine, like, that person would ever do such a thing. Why would they do that? Well, because they're a shitty person who does shitty things. Like, why is that surprising? I don't really understand it. And I was talking to somebody this morning and I was like, my the way my brain works is once I can make something make sense to me, like my brain can move on from it, but until then it kind of obsesses on a thought process. And I have found it very challenging over the last 2 weeks because I don't know, like the what about isms, the rules for thee and not for me, the all of those things I was told when I first came here. Don't you OGs go, I told you so in the chat. Okay, don't do it. But all of those things are just so prevalent, and it's almost as if you don't accept those things, then you're like this weirdo outcast that shouldn't potentially exist in this land kind of a thing. And it's so like challenging to be in that space that it just is like it's just been very, very challenging. I think I've done very well at being as silent as possible about it to an extent. Y'all know I run my mouth anyways, but I think I've done very well at being silent about it. Um, I was watching a stream yesterday, and I will admit I got triggered. And let me tell you why I got triggered. So I'm watching this stream, and the person who's doing the stream was completely wrong in this situation, like 100%. Like they fucked up, they were wrong, like that's it. And the people talking there, somebody came up on their panel, and the person talking to them is like, no, I don't know what those people are talking about you being a bad person or making a bad choice. You're so wonderful, you're so great, you're so awesome, you're so amazing. Everything I know about you is just over the top enjoyable. I can't even imagine. And I was like, what the fuck kind of land is this? What street did I take a wrong fucking left turn on? Because I'm sorry, if you are my friend, if I call you my friend and you do something wrong, you better believe if you give me a link to come on up and say my piece, I'm going to be like, yeah, friend, I understand why you did it, but it was wrong. Like I still think you have redeemable qualities, but it was wrong. That just shit doesn't like it. And yesterday I found myself like I was literally like flabbergasted, Twitter pated. I was all of the things because I was like, how do people surround themselves with like I don't know. I'm not a yes man kind of person. I'm not a go with the flow kind of person. And even though sometimes it may seem like, somebody yesterday accused me of white knighting for a person who I definitely fucking would never white knight for. But because I questioned intentions of a two sides are wrong situation, because I was questioning one side of things for being wrong, it automatically meant that I simped for, or I white knighted, excuse me, not simped. I white knighted for the other side. And I'm like, do you know how fucking twisted that mindset is? Like that you can't absolutely sit down and say, wow, I love me personally. I love to hear both sides of the story. I love to see the receipts when people say shit. Like I thrive on that shit because tell me the whole story. I would sit down for hours and hear some of these people's stories. I really would. I absolutely would. And it doesn't mean that like I agree one way or the other, but like I would still sit down and do it. And people just don't like it. Just, I don't know. It's just fucking weird. That's all I can say. Pardon my French today, but it's just weird. Okay, let me go back up. Hold on, sorry. I got a little behind in chat. That's not good. Um, glad you decided to fire it up. Good, Stitching. I'm glad to hear. Just found out you had a channel. Always hear you on Queen Bee. Well, Dimple Duck 911, welcome to the channel. I do have a channel, but I am not a person who runs around promoting my ish like that. I use this when I have something to say, or when I just want to come and hang out with the peeps and nobody else is live, or like Queen doesn't have a panel open, so I'll go live. So yeah, I'm just over here on my little island, chilling, chilling out and relaxing, maxing all my cool. My YouTube is still messing up. The chat keeps disappearing and then reappearing. When I type, it disappears and then comes back to what, Mercedes girl? Oh heck no, that's terrible. Um, I would, but not anyone wants to watch stitching and quilting. Can I watch the court proceedings without having a Zoom account? No, Kmash, you cannot. You do have to actually have a Zoom account. And my understanding, the way it was explained to me, you do have to put your name on there and you do have to show your face in the beginning of the proceedings. That's my understanding. It doesn't mean it's the truth. It just means that's how it was explained to me. And going on camera with my name and my face with Betty was a bit concerning for me, in my opinion, allegedly in my opinion as well. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna back away because I did want to go in and listen for myself. I like to hear things for myself sometimes because things can get misinterpreted a lot. um but I ended up deciding not to go in, and then I also thought about, like, how could this potentially affect Queen Bee? Like, if I go and I go on her panel, like, I don't want Betty to be able to turn around and be like, oh, that's your sub, that's your mod, that's your panel guest, whatever, and try and use it against her. So finally, honestly, somebody was like, oh, well, what about this perspective? And I was like, fuck, yeah, you're right. Okay, thanks for being my conscience today, I appreciate you. So um right, Linky? Exactly. But unfortunately, not everyone does. Okay. Oh, you guys already. Nothing surprises you on YouTube anymore. Okay. Hi, Fit and Curvy. Hi, Wing Zero. So spill all the gods' tea. We're here for it. She thinks she's so smart. Yeah, she does. Hi, Bodie Blue. So you watch Grease yet? LOL. I'll stop asking. No, I have not watched the videos that you did. Your dancing videos that you dropped to me today. I have not taken the time to sit down and watch them. I worked pretty late tonight, so I did that. My brain works opposite of if it if it don't make sense, it never will. Oh, okay, that's interesting, Denise. I'm here for that. Okay. Hi, Smiles. I'm kind of inept. LOL. Was trying to avoid another account. Okay. Hi, Be Still. In case I didn't say hello to you, my bishes. Hey, Shambles. Welcome to the Gray Gang. Gray Gang. Lanky Tour. I agree. I've never seen another human being be so lacking in self awareness. But honestly, Julie, let's be real. She's not the only one. There are a lot of people on here who absolutely lack in self awareness, in my opinion. Hi, Blank Slate. How are you? Let's see. Yes, but you do it tastefully. Not always. Not always. You give them room to gently figure it out. That's true. I like a good debate. Be still. So do I. So do I. I think that's one of the things that really has drawn me into Queen's panels is because it's an open panel. You like can almost guarantee that you're gonna see two sides of things in the chat. Like the supporters from both sides will be there, or two sides of people on a panel will be there, or like one person comes up, they leave, and then another person comes up that's on the opposite side, stuff like that. So I definitely appreciate that part because I do really like to hear both sides, even the people who I may not like. So if I'm going to watch it, okay. Was that the one where both sides were invited up but not really? No. No, the stream I was watching was not. The way you came across towards the other side sounded like you were defending Bombshell. It's okay. You can you can say I said it. No, Beefers, it wasn't even you. But then I was like, wait, what is going on right now? And then you said something in the chat, and I was like, oh, that's why it was somebody else. But I was like, that's why this person is thinking that. Like, I like what it has felt like lately in like the last two like communities that have kind of come around, or people or channels or wars or battles or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know. Goings at it, whatever, beefs, whatever. The last couple of ones that we've seen, it's like, okay, you're both wrong. Maybe one goes lower in the wrong, but you're both wrong. You know, like if that makes sense. And so to me, I'm like, well, let's not, if you're already wrong, let's not throw more on the wrong that may not actually accurately need to be there. Like, I don't, I probably, I don't know. It's probably just who I am, but like I don't like putting tens on 20s. Like if I'm exaggerating on something, like if I say somebody did something or said something 70,000 times and I'm saying it in a sarcastic tone, it's very obvious that they obviously didn't do it 70,000 times. Or I'll even state like, well, not 70,000, but you know what I mean? It was a lot. Like I'll clearly state that, but like there's some people who would be like, nope, it happened 70,000 times. I seen it with my own eyeballs. And you're like, "Oh, oh, wow, 70,000? Okay. Okay, well, interesting then. Don't let good Nunya fib. She would never call me out because, well, I'm perfect. And no, Ash, I would absolutely. We've had some conversations that like there's things I've seen that I've been like, yeah, I don't think that's a good look at all. Like I'm not a fan of that right there. Not that you've done, but we've had conversations about that others have done. But like no, like if you did something, like if right now you dropped, I don't know, like a inappropriate word in my chat, I'd be like, wow, like Ash, that was really fucked up for you to do, and I'd have to screenshot it. And and I like others would not do 70,000 lives for 16 hours about that one screenshot that you said. But I would absolutely be like, damn, that was fucked up. What the fuck? Hi, Nanya. I'm here. Who do I need to cause problems with today? Starry night, nobody. Just come and hang out with us. We're not causing any problems today. Hi, Sunflower Girl. Hi, Clemson Girl. Oh, I know every time I see you, I get so excited to see you. So I'm glad to see you. Hi, that girl. I'm sleeping, so I'm trying to make it through. Listen, Daddy, baby girl, just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Today's Toast stream was good though. I watched her stream up to the point where she started talking about the SF stuff, and I had already seen I seen it happening on Twitter, and then somebody had also DM me more to that, and then I had seen, I think Joneson did a live about it and somebody else did a live about it, and I was like, okay, I'm SF'd and BHB'd out. I can only take so much of her mm, ways. There you go. That's the way I can say it. You can always request a digital copy of the auto from any hearing or trial. Okay, that's good to know. Hi, Anastasia. Good to see you. Anna Mary? Is that somebody's name or are you calling Anastasia that? That's okay. I'll keep going. I mean, hi, Andy Cruz. The ponies are here. I found my friends. I know. Andy, they must have gotten out of the stables and ran away without you. Oh, for sure. I mean, we all do it at times and some worse than others, but she never, ever, ever has self awareness, ever. I agree. I agree. I agree with that. But some sides don't make sense how they say it is so, it makes them sound like hogwash. I laugh when you were accused of white knighting. So not true. You're objective like always. People's hate distorts their brain. Mm, literally, I promise you, I have said that people are blinded by their hate so many times in the last 2 weeks in conversations that I probably, honestly, today I told somebody I'm going to stop using those words. The hate is blinding you, and I think they're obsessed. I think you're obsessed. Like those two, I don't know why those two. Maybe it's just because of the streets that I'm on. Maybe I need to take a detour and go like back to the island for a little while. I don't fucking know, but like it has been like that has been my go-to words. And I'm like, I told some, I don't know I don't remember who I was telling today, but I said, I'm going to need to go find a new vocabulary word. I have a very vast vocabulary and I need to find another word for obsessed and use that instead of obsessed because I'm tired of saying it myself. Hi, Pecan. Hi, Glory. Bama Beauty is here. The number one stunner. What? Yeah, I agree. Valoma wasn't right either, and they can both be wrong. I've been here a long time and know some of what Mosh has done and keeps doing. I get that. Yeah, Beefworks, I get that. But like and I hate to say it. I really hate to say it, because we know how. But like, somebody somewhere at some point in time said like if you don't like it, don't watch kind of a thing. And for me, what I seen when I first came here was enough to show me. I didn't need anybody else to tell me, but it was enough to show me that this isn't the vibe that I want to surround myself with. And so I walked away at that point, and I tend to not go back. I only go back like today. I got a clip of something, and I wanted to go watch it for context, or like I said yesterday, a couple weeks ago, somebody sent me a clip that of a video that did have a bunch of receipts in it of stuff that had happened, and so like I'll for that stuff, yes, I do watch, but I'm not like actively subbing and commenting and all that kind of stuff. I'll do it for research for sure though. Lanky is the best. I seen somebody said that he's a national treasure. I think it was B Fergs, maybe. I don't remember, but maybe was it you? No, maybe it was somebody else. I don't know. It was in a chat, I think. And I was like, definitely they are. Hi, the good Allison. Hi, Beth. I'm here. Oh, I'm first at the end of the line. Turn it around. I'm still first. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. I can't. Hi, Pug is my fave stalker, late night talker. I followed SF for a while and never saw any of those tweets. Really, Nana? And I don't even follow him and he showed up on my timeline. I think he showed up on my timeline because it may have been maybe Menace, maybe. Somebody else I followed was commenting on that thread that they had going back and forth. And so it showed up on my X timeline, and I was like, "Oh, what's this? What's going on here?" And so then, of course, you got to go back to the original tweet and then read all the comments and then go from there for the retweets and all that kind of stuff. So I'd already gone down that, rabbit hole. Hi, Testicle. Hi, Steph B. Steph B, we miss you, and I hope you are doing well. I really hope you are doing well. Lanky is one of the best parts of YouTube. Exactly. I have no dog or hate in the fight. Yeah. I don't watch either. My opinions is from facts, not hate. That's hard to do though. When you're in it, you know what I mean. Be furries, like it's hard to do when you're in it. Muffin Mouse, judge is not on the bench to be a babysitter. Yes, that part cracked me up. That part really cracked me up. It was hilarious. I feel a disturbance in the stores. In the forest. Tess must be in here. I have Tess blocked. Oh God, Andy, no. Tess says, I smell Andy. Oh, God, no. What? How could you? I like both of you. Never mind. Don't even tell me. Don't even tell me. I don't want to. I don't want to comment rage war happening in the chat. Although I don't know either of you to do that ever. So that gets in the way of my critical thinking for sure. Stitching, I agree. I agree. I appreciate the different points of view. Gives me a chance to reconsider how I feel. Yes. Oh God, Andy Cruz, did you block Lanky? They can't see you again. You're so mean to them. Lanky says you're the best. I don't even know who any of these people are. That's why I haven't been around as much. IDK, no Paloma, no Clamshell, no Michelle, no Nicolina, none of them. Julian, see, that's actually how my page originally started. So when we when the Tessas first came over to YouTube, people would come in the chat and they would throw all these names, and all of a sudden you're like, wait, who are they talking about? What happened, huh? Right? And then we would go and I would go, let me say me, I would go and I would watch stuff, and I'd be like, oh, that's what that person was talking about. Oh, that's the person was talking about in that comment. Oh, okay. And so then I would know it, and so I'd go into the chat, and when people were talking about it, I would try and like explain it, and they're like, never mind, we just need a whole whiteboard. There's so many names, and there is a lot of names, but yeah, it can be interesting. But that's actually how my page started, was with whiteboards. So each time I see you, it feels like family, and you have no idea how much you are loved. I just love that. It's all joke between Andy and I. Okay, we're safe. Okay. But I'm not in it because I don't watch either. I'm not invested in their mess, so I see it from a different place. Yeah, I get that, B Fergs, for sure. A lot of people have things going on when you send love to everyone going through cancer and leukemia, even more so than that. Rough times, grief, financial struggles, people on unemployment looking for jobs. Like there is so many people that are really, really struggling, so I get it. Yep, I have no idea about half of these people either. Hi, Shop. Congratulations to you, Shopaholic. Shopaholic ran her last marathon of the season, I think a week or two ago, and beat her time again. Woo woo! Good for you. Only way I heard of okay. All right, so the other channels talking about them. Okay, all right, that's good to know. not knowing who half the people are is means you know more than I do. If you do know half, you're in there. Well, not true, Layla, because there's a lot of times where like you know names, you hear stories. If you get around enough, like right now, I don't fully know, so I'm gonna throw more names out there. You don't have to listen to these names though. Like I know what's going on with like Randy and Wendy and Sin and like that whole debacle. But most people wouldn't know that. But I only know that because like I came around during a time where I was introduced to them and explained to them and got a chance to watch them and like I got a chance to watch Diane, and Molly's apology stream, which that's how I ended up finding all of them was through Molly going on Diane's panel and learned about Diane and all the stuff she had done and all these different things. So like that's really like I never fully watched her outside of that one stream, but I know the stories of. I know I've watched other old videos of like when we were learning about what's the swatting guy's name? Fuck. Oni. There you go, Oni, because they call him Diet. They call Justin Diet Oni. But of Oni, like, and so there were some clips of when he was on panel when he admitted to things, and that was on her panel, and so then I went and I watched those to learn about that situation, stuff like that. So I like to learn about the new people and the new names, So I don't know. When I need emo support, they sustain me. I think that's amazing. I think hmm, I think when you find people, like your vibe attracts your tribe kind of a thing. When you find people that you connect with, if you have good discernment and you keep your eyes open, I think you can really connect with some bomb ass people here. I think it's definitely a possibility. Um, so, and was having 3 days, like I said. Yeah, I get that. I get that. People are out here going through it. Yes, they are blank slate. They really are. I still go everywhere, even if I don't like them, because I'm a nosy biatch. Listen, I am so beyond nosy, and I have said from the very beginning, I hate watch the fuck out of things at times. I would never lie to anybody and say, no, I don't watch that person. No, I absolutely do watch them because yeah, because I don't like them, But you also don't see me running around. The people who I hate watch, you don't see me running around like, oh my god, they did this on their stream last week. Can you believe it? They're so terrible. They're so they're so awful. Vile piece of shit person. Like I don't do that. Like I know what I'm getting into. You and Uni and the whiteboards. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I know Uni has court tomorrow. So that should be interesting. It's his first pro se court appearance. And I believe that they may be actually going into court. I don't think there's a Zoom. So that should be interesting. I'm very, very intrigued to see what happens. So I'll be constantly there. And Ohio is pretty quick. Like if a motion was dropped in the morning time to the court by 5 o'clock p.m., it was on record. It was crazy. Like they're really fast. I'll give their court system that they're really fast. I come over here to get away from all those in the drama communities, but now they get spoke on over here, and I'm like, OMG. Mm, I feel that, daddies. I feel that. But I think like that's where like the whole, like it's what people allow in, like that's probably the best way I could say it is it's what people allow in to hear and what they, choose to entertain in conversation, I know of all but choose not to watch any unless a panel. Yeah, Beth, I get that. Hi Darby C. Hi Virgo Way. Layla, I don't know if I said hello to you, but hello. I know I read your comment, but I don't know if I said hello. It's good because we have a good place here. Yeah, I'm so grateful. I already read that one. I used to go research and find out, but last month or so, I just don't find the latest people interesting enough to bother. There, I said it. Listen, me, Julie, yes, some of the new people that have come up recently, I've been like, this, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stay here for this. Oh, Rapper. Hey, Rapper. You are more than welcome here, Rapper. You're one of my favorite trolls, even if you think I talk too much. Okay, bye. I went through the whole hearing bombshell, not realizing it was MS. What? I went through the whole live hearing, not realizing it was MS. No, they're not the same person. That's two different people. Phony, phony, baloney. Yes, that one. Karaoke. We got to do karaoke soon. I know I can't do it tomorrow night, but maybe Saturday night we could do some karaoke. That would be fun. Yeah, I think I will go back to reading books. Be still, it's probably a lot less stressful. I am sure of it. I can imagine that. I know if I were to walk away from YouTube, I would still talk to. Oh, that's amazing, B Fergs. That's good. I think that if I were to walk away from YouTube, I probably would have probably like six. I'm gonna say maybe like six people I would talk to off the top of my head. Just first thoughts, you know. You were digging up a lot of history, OMG. I was around for all that madness. Well, right? Exactly. I lived a long time ago, but it was crazy, but it was everywhere. So you were like, oh my gosh. I'm a bitch sometimes, but it's like family and I love everyone. We are a team. That's right. Will Uni wear a bandana? One for yes or two for no? Of course he will, Boston Nick. A bandana and a hat. You know what I mean? Uh oh. What did she say? Did I miss her comment? Hold on. I see you giving her a hug. Hold on. Where is she? Where is she? Um, what the heck? How far up? Oh, here we go. Okay. I've been taking care of my dad and mom. My dad had a stroke, so it's been a lot. Oh, Steph V, well, prayers for a full recovery, if possible, to you and your dad. So that being a caretaker, I don't know if Lurker is here, but being a caretaker is not for the faint at heart. It's a lot of damn work. So, um, I feel that. I feel that. 3 different streams, yeah, but I know it was yeah, daddy's baby. That's the thing, like, if you know it's gonna happen, you're like, "Okay, okay. You better check in occasionally if you do, be still. We will send out a search party, right, to look for her at every bookstore in her area or in the area. Every bookstore in the US, get to calling them. Find Be Still. We need her." Yeah, Claire. Hi, Claire. All the talking you need. Oh my god, can you imagine? But, well, I don't know. I always know when YouTube gets to be too much or stale because I suddenly become productive at work. Okay. Hi, Infinity and Beyond. JLR is representing himself too, right? Yes, he is. I wish I had gone to the website to see the Zoom info before it was over. That would have been entertaining. It was something. Yeah, Nana, it was something. I didn't watch that part. Um, well, I didn't go in and watch that part, but from what I hear, it was an amazing sight to see. You know, on a bunch of different levels. So, um, but only if you can find me. But you are an inspiration. I don't bring what I hear over to another chat because I don't do the drama. Mm. Yeah, that's a really big problem too. I just know how they are, Nunya. Not all are bad, but there's a few who deaf if once, which we've spoke on. Just saying. I seen somebody posted a screenshot of a chat today, or did I watch a video? Fuck, where did I see it? I've seen so many things. I feel like I've been in 6 different places today. In the whole, like, I was only on YouTube for like 2.5 hours today total. Um, but I seen a screenshot of something that a person that we used to hang with when we first came to YouTube had made, and it was talking about somebody's inability to have children. And I just thought, wow. Like, I used to really, at one point in time, I thought this person was a good person. And I learned very quickly. So I wasn't like, I mean, I was surprised at first, but then I was like, okay, nothing would surprise me at this point. But seeing that comment, I was like, damn, like, fuck, that's low. Like, how do you go that low? Like, that's just, you're a trash person. Yeah, it's a good reminder. Like, I'm very grateful that Like they showed themselves very early on for who they are in not a low way, just in a sneaky snaky kind of way, to where it already caused a separation long ago before it could even go there. But I just was like, oh, it just, ugh. That's all I can say to it. When we doing a karaoke contest, etc., I can't Saturday. Oh, you have your fights. Damn it. Um, I'll be out late tomorrow, so I know I can't do Friday night. Maybe Sunday night. We'll play it by ear, but maybe Sunday night. I don't know. We need Halloween. See, I don't celebrate Halloween. I do fall, but I don't celebrate Halloween. Oh, I thought later someone said they were the same. Guess I was confused about being confused. Layla, don't worry about it. Just let it go. Yep, they're the same. They are not really. They are two different person, but a bandana and a hat, yes, and the gloves. Don't forget the fingerless gloves. That'll be important. He will even wear his headphones on top of that and a bandana. Stop it. But the important part is will his ball cap compete with JLR's ball cap? That's a question that I have right now. I am wondering that right now. Just saying. Let's see. Hi, Pippi Gate. Hi, KCG. A lot of times it's okay to just turn your phone off. Rabbit has this video. I'm gonna have to ask her where she got it on TikTok. But it's a whole like fucking Barney song kind of ish about like it's time to put your phone down. And that's literally, I think, what it says is like it's time to put your phone down. Um, Best thing ever that I feel like needs to be played. Like every stream should have intermissions. And that should be played before you pick it back up. Let everybody catch a breath and then go from there. Oh, is today the court case? Yes, today was court for Betty and Queen. Burnt Toast went over it amazingly, so I'm not even going to attempt to do so. Um, her presenting her case next hearing will be good. I know. But Nana, the bad thing about it, and I'll talk about it, is somebody on YouTube chose to attend and record. And my understanding is it is illegal in Illinois to record the court proceedings. And they have been all over YouTube tonight telling everybody that they've got the recording, they know what happened. And people were like, oh my gosh, I want to see it. And they're like, just email me, I'll email it to you. And I'm like, dude, you dumbass, like, who does that? Like, who fucking snitches on themselves, like, other than a dumbass? Sorry, not sorry, but like, that's, to me, I'm like, that's so stupid. And again, it's like the hate for Betty was their only driving force, because they just wanted to see her be upset. They just wanted to see her flustered. They just wanted to see how bad it went for her, kind of a thing. That, to me, they didn't consider anything on Queen's side of things. But like, it's absolutely, it's a public link, so anybody can go in, anybody can watch, but it's the recording side of things that I'm like, damn, that's hella fucked up. Like, who would do that? That's so stupid to me. And then you go and you tell on yourself on YouTube. Like, what? Like, it's just not the smartest thing. But I was like, whatever. I mean, people are going to be who they're going to be. I'm not surprised that somebody did it, because it's the internet. But also, just sometimes I'm surprised at the, again, lack of self-awareness that somebody would go on YouTube and tell on themselves for doing something illegal, while they've been pretty passionate about calling out Betty for the stuff that she could potentially do, like the West case and other potential things that could cause harm, in my opinion, allegedly, in my opinion. It just feels very like, okay. All right. Okay. Sure, friend. Sure. Hi, dear Krabby. Good to see you. Who are you talking about in regards to not being able to have kids? Was it me? No, no, it wasn't you. The comment was not about you. It was about somebody totally outside of here. I seen it on a clip channel that was totally like a whole different group of people. I know exactly what you were talking about, Nunya, and I felt the same exact way. Awful and horrible. Yeah, yeah. And then like I mean, just it's just low. It's just fucking low and it's gross. I don't do Halloween either. Not sure why. Just okay. Anybody ever count JLR's blinks? Yes. There was a live count of JLR's blinks, and I believe Rowena reported at one point in time that he had blinked one time during the stream. Oh, when Kate went out there to stream the Danilo Cavalcante manhunt, and they were making jokes about him not blinking. But yeah, I have to get back to quilting. The last quilt I made was Queens. Ooh, be still. Go ahead on. That's a good one. I gotta find my headphones. Grandkids got a hold of them. No. Okay. JLR's press cap. Okay, you think JLR's press cap is gonna win. All right, that's cool. You're sad. Why are you sad, rapper? I got into making them for my grief group with their loved one shirts. Oh, that's amazing. Oh God, I can't. They say it's a very small clip. That may actually be a federal crime. You think so? I don't know shit about courts. That's my thing. Do they have courts? Yes. Is still thinking she's doing the right thing. Yes, she does, and I'm okay with her thinking that. Like in the end, at the end, to me, at the end, it's like I don't really. I feel like obviously none of us have a say of which way it goes or not, but I'm just here to watch and to hope and pray that everything works out for the good of what I believe in. But who knows what could come of it. I'm still thinking she's okay. Um, entitled fool, so wrong. Yeah, you can hate someone, not be rude and petty. Taking a video is ridiculous. I agree, shopaholic. Self snitching. There you go, Beefergs. Exactly. Mm. I was lurking in that stream. Wasn't surprised that it was someone in that chat. Well, I mean, how could you possibly be surprised when? Never mind. Never mind. Just never mind. Silence. Silencio, por favor. So does that mean the person is also putting out Queen's identity with the video? No. No. Her lawyer was there, and again, it was a public stream, so you can see everybody on there. But like, no, 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 not at all. No. um, wrong is wrong. Exactly. Oh, I don't know those names, Lanky Tour. You trying to throw some more new names on my trying to throw some new names on my whiteboard because I don't know either one of those names. I did hear a name yesterday in chat, and I got an email last night of a link to an article that the person wrote, and then later on in the night I heard somebody else talking about the person, and I just got to hear about like some of their uh psychopathic tendencies, and I was like, "Ooh, no, okay, I don't fucks with no psychopaths. I'm good over here. I'll stay right over here in my corner. Then I don't even need to be watching this one." I thought they were gonna be in person, not on Zoom. I was a little disappointed she didn't get in front of the judge. Okay, yeah, no, they didn't. Oh, Blinky. Oh, Blinkster, you little Blinkster. That was sweet. I made a chicken quilt for Jonesin. Oh, that's cute. That's so freaking cute. Neither one of them have hairs left. Is that why they keep the head covered? No, but you know what I am trying to figure out? So I was watching no idea why this was in my recommended. I don't know why either, little miss. Shut the fuck up. But welcome, you know. Um when I was watching the Danilo coverage, I did watch JLR. I'm gonna admit that because he did do good at first. I don't know about the bullshit he's pulling now because he's back to like the old JLR, but we want the new JLR kind of a thing. Anyways, but I noticed the last couple of videos, which I think has been ongoing, but I think I just like kind of my mind is noticing it. But he always has sleeves on his arms, but they're not like shirt sleeves. I don't know. I don't know. And it's so weird. And so I just wondered like what do his arms look like under there? Like what do you guys think that those sleeves are hiding? I don't know. I'm curious. It was so good. Who was there? I think just I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, like this person, obviously Betty, obviously the lawyer, and obviously the judge. Anybody else, I would have no clue of Hookup. No clue at all. Please. You already said what I was thinking. There you go. It's mm. I quote with my sewing machine. Maybe one day I will own a long arm. I do free motion quilting. Is that like freehand? Mm. My sewing, stitching bitch. That is so cute. That's funny. Half the time he didn't even realize that he just thought I was a fucking genius. Oh God, what did you do, Smiles? Oh, always self snitched. Oh, okay. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Patrish. How are you? Only reason why is possibly, um, and that she didn't have to go. I agree. I agree. Arm leggings. So you think that they are arm leggings? Interesting. Have you gone down the road? Oh, that's another one stitching. His name was on put on the whiteboard very early on. But and let me tell you a funny story. So when we first came around, um again, I'll say names. So Welsh hung around us a lot, and I thought she was just the kindest, sweetest, little lady there ever could be. And then one day she flipped and she was a different person in a chat one day, and I was like, "Whoa. Hey, who the hell's that person?" Okay, maybe it's an off day. But then she stayed that person after the fact, and I was like, "Oh, let me slowly walk away from you cuz I ain't with that shit right here. I'm good. I'm real good. Like, let me back the fuck up from this." And then later on, lo and behold, to hear that there's some type of connection between the two, and I have heard a lot about him. I was like, but I never have gone. I have not watched not one of his videos ever. I just have heard so much about him that like there's no reason for me to go around him. You know what I mean? So yeah, yeah, and I don't even know if I would go. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Um, I'm doing laundry. It's so nice to hang out with everyone. I know. Isn't it nice to be able to do your chores while you're listening? They are arm compression sleeves. I use them to help my body to regulate body temperature. Okay, so maybe he has some issues with temperature. Okay, sunburn protection, perhaps. Think they are UV covers. Okay, that's possible. That's it. He's hiding his guns from the ladies. Yes, Beefer, that's probably what it is. That's protecting himself from the sun. Oh, from sun driving sleeves, I think maybe. Probably doesn't want to reveal his his alien robot arms or something. I use those sometimes for sun protection, especially when driving. I don't want one tan arm. I don't care what this looks like if they are the same kind. Now, here's my thing. Do you wear those inside the home? Does he wear them inside his home? Like, does he wear them inside if he's inside a building? Because now that I think about it, everywhere I seen him, he was outside. So it is possible. It could definitely be some sun protection, I'm thinking. I don't know. You've been working on your Magic Mike chair routine. It's not going well. I can't imagine, Nick. I cannot even imagine. I think he wears the underarm type athletic shirts, maybe either that or he's reptilian. Okay, that's a possibility is all. Does anyone know needlepoint? I don't know needlepoint. Off to bed. Work comes early. Good night, shopaholic. His arm leggings are somehow connected to the lack of blinking. I just know it. Maybe he has tats on his arm from his stay. Maybe. Don't watch him. He's oh no. I did in the very beginning because I didn't know. I have no idea how I found these people. I didn't know she was not that kind of person when I first started watching. I mean, she was super small. There was like 5 of us in the chat and like 4 of us, like we knew each other, so we'd go there to hang out kind of a thing. Um, but I didn't know at that point in time, and then I started to just see things that I was like, I don't really like that. So I backed away, and then slowly but surely I was like, wait a second, is she? Did she just? Oh hell no, Um, I can sew a button on. Okay. I use mine to protect my psoriasis. Okay. Pots or Rhinez. Is needlepoint cross stitch or embroidery, Claire, or both maybe? I don't know. But Claire may know. It's not say. Arm leggings. Yeah. Okay. Bodhi is liking the arm leggings. Beth is so much fun, but a little difficult. Oh, well, I don't like difficult craft projects. No, he doesn't have them on at home. Okay. My husband uses them for sun protection. That seems to be a common trait. So I think most of the people think that it's for sun protection. I've seen his little arms before. They're just arms, nothing special. Okay. Okay. So no tattoos are out. Check. Um Potentially, well, psoriasis may not have a flare up. I think you could still get away with that. I don't know. Um some are quite fashionable. I have some with pastel skulls on them. They have fingerless gloves. Oh God, not the fingerless gloves, Layla. Oh man, maybe that's why Uni wears them. The fingerless gloves. That's his thing too. So that's possible. I don't know. Oh, be still. I knew what you meant. Um, so he might have psoriasis. The sun will harm them. Oh, okay. I thought the arm things were bug control. No, because he wears them everywhere. Probably hiding his prison spider web tattoo on his elbow. Stop it. Arm leggings are armings. It prevents farmer's tan, and of course, health is the main reason. Yeah, that I could understand for sure, especially from like, I mean, the guy does travel around the country at all times, and so he is outside quite a bit. So it's definitely definitely possible. I don't know. No, Nunya. They look like ace bandages on his arms. See, I don't think they look like ace bandages. They look like which sounds ridiculous, but when you're pregnant and the baby gets to be too much, they have these belly bands. That's the material that they remind me of is like the belly band. Like I don't know. That's what it always looks like to me. They don't ever look like ace bandages to me, but that still is a thing that maybe he travels in the marshes and jungles of PA. No, no. He didn't go. Listen, I'll give him that. He did not go in any of those woods. He stayed on the other side. Listen, you tell him it's some danger out there, some real danger, and he was not going. He was not going. He was going to stand right there at the police edge line, a police line where he needed to be at. That's about it. Or at the porch, or spending the night on the people's couch. That was it for him. So I respect that. Maybe he wears them to avoid bug bites. Marcy, that's possible too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Hi, Ellie. Sorry, I don't know if I said hello, but hello. I hate sunscreen, so I'm planning on getting some since I just had melanoma. Oh, melanoma surgery on Monday. Well, Darby, see, I hope you're feeling okay from that. They are UV protectors. Okay. All right. I mean, it does make sense. He's an outside person. Like, like you sometimes you have a kid and like some of them are like that kid ain't gonna go outside to save their life. And then others of them you're like, damn, I can't get that kid to come inside. Then you got the kids who are like part fish. You can't get them out of the water for the life of you. They want to be in the water all the time. So maybe he's that kid that, always wants to be outside. I don't know. Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear. All right. Well, our hour of hangout time is coming to a dear end here. Nick, you keep on practicing with that chair, dear sir. I do believe you will get it one day. Maybe a day where we all are no longer on YouTube, but someday, one day, you two can swing on the chairs like the men of the Magic Mountain. Magic Mountain. Magic Mike video. You got this. All right. Well, you guys have a good night. Don't forget that kindness is free. And I hope that you all have an amazing Friday tomorrow. For those of you who just work Monday through Friday, for those of you who are retired, we don't like you because we still got to go to work. I'm just saying, just putting that out there because some of us don't want to have to go to work tomorrow. Some of us are ready to retire, just not time yet. Just putting that out there. They now have little girl bathing suits with them attached. Really? Okay. All right. Retirement rocks. Oh, please rub it in more for us, for the rest of us who still have, work that we got to go to. Oh, definitely. Thank you, Layla, for bringing that up. Anybody who is near or around the areas where the hurricane is coming, please be safe. Man your family and have a hurricane party. Apparently, we learned recently that that's a thing is to have a hurricane party after. Wait, 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 wait. Hold on. Pause. I got to tell you. I got to tell you the story. So the other night they were talking about, so well, one thing you all may not know about me, I'm definitely afraid of guns. Don't ask because I'm not going to explain it. It's a ridiculous thing. I understand it, but I'm terrified of them. Don't give me suggestions on where to go because I literally, okay, I'll tell you the story. Hold on. So my kids are fascinated by learning how to properly and safely use guns. And so when they were younger, my husband for Father's Day was like, I really want to go to the shooting range and take the kids. And I was like, what? Why? And it's for Father's Day. You want me to go? What? No, absolutely not. But guess what? It's Father's Day. You have to do what the fuck he wants you to do. And I was like, oh my God, I don't think I'm going to make it. I don't think I'm going to make it. Literally, I stood inside of the shooting range. It was an indoor shooting range, right? I stood in, I stood behind my family up against a wall and I sobbed the entire time as they were shooting. And my family is like, we can go. It's okay, mom. It's okay. We can go. And I was like, no, I'm going to face this. I'm going to do it. It's okay. And they were like, do you want to try? No, I don't want to try. Get it away from me. It was absolutely ridiculous. But anyways, so moving right along, it was the day that we were talking about, the day that old dude had got the 22. And so they were talking about when Ashley Banfield gave out all the misinformation about it having a duct tape flashlight or some shit like that. Anyways, so so I'm like, "Oh my god, I can't even like I can't even participate in this conversation because I know nothing about guns at all. Like you tell me it's a rifle and I'm like, that's cool, it's a gun. You tell me it's I don't know, I don't fucking know, a shotgun. I'm like, cool, it's a gun. Like whatever. It's a handgun. Okay, it's a gun. Like I don't know the difference of any. Anywho, so I went and so I was talking about how like I don't fuck with guns and they're like, "Oh, we were talking about hunting." That's what we were talking about, hunting, and how there's these I don't know, deer houses or deer stands or some fucking tree stands in the woods where people hide to trick the deers or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't do hunting either. Anyways, and so then they started telling me about snipe hunting. And they're like, "Oh, you could totally even if you're afraid of guns, you could totally go snipe hunting." I'm like, "No, I'm not going. I'm not going any kind of hunting. Like no kind of I don't want to go bow and arrow hunting. I don't want to go mushroom hunting. I don't want to go any kind of hunting. Like no." And they were like, "No, snipe hunting is a lot of fun. You have to go." And I'm like, "Wait, what?" And so then they're telling me about it and how they took their kids and it's good for kids and all this other shit, right? And I'm like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "Huh. Okay." And they're like, "Yeah, go look it up. You got to look it up. Snipes are so cute. Snipes are so adorable." And like one time, and then I think it was Sticky. Sticky was in the chat and she's like, "One time my grandpa said that the snipe had bit him and we all ran screaming." And I was like, it bit him? Like, what the fuck? So I went right then. I paused, like I muted myself, and I had to go into Safari, and I had to Google snipe hunting, and then I realized that snipe hunting isn't a real thing. It's basically hunting for an invisible item or animal or whatever that doesn't even exist, but people don't know that it doesn't exist. So here they are thinking that they don't see something that you see, and I was like, the audacity. Who is out here doing this to their children, doing this to their family? Terrible. Terrible, absolutely terrible. You all are terrible people if that's what you're doing to your children. Anyways, okay. I don't even know what brought that up, but I had to tell you guys this, sir. They got you bad. And yes, they did. You came back with I hate you. I said, no, actually I didn't tell them I hate them. I said, you guys are assholes. In the most serious tone ever. You guys are assholes. Because here I was thinking that there was an actual hunt that was about that was about to happen. Where do people come up with this? Apparently, Layla, in the country. In the country. That's how they find entertainment in the country. No offense to any country people, I'm just saying. It's funny, like when I told my niece the ice cream truck only plays music when it's out of ice cream. Oh my God. No, that is terrible, Virgo way. Cow tipping. Well, no, wait, cow tipping's the same way. So they don't really tip cows over? Denise, I'm not getting into it. We gotta end. We gotta end. We're over an hour. I was watching that live when that happened. You were so funny. Yeah, did I remember? Oh man. It was terrible. Make a child believe something, then yank it out from underneath them. Right. Yeah, that sounds like, follow me for more parenting tips. Like that's what that sounds like. We get bored in the country. Okay. All right. Well, I guess in the country, where's Bama? In the country, you got to do what you got to do. You keep entertained, that's for sure. And I'm sure that your kids probably turned around and did it to their kids, and their kids one day will do it to their kids. Like it's like a full on tradition of snipe hunting. That's what I've learned. And I also learned that hunters take hunting really fucking serious. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I live in a fucking city, and the closest thing to a wild animal I got is stray cats. That's about it. That's it. There you may find. I mean, you could smell skunks. You never see them. That's all I got. As close as I got to it. Don't follow me for parenting tips. You will never push a cow over at night. Why? Why? Kind of like Santa, the Easter Bunny, Tooth Fairy. No, I feel like they're a little bit different. Bigfoot doesn't exist. Did I hear snipe? I swear I just saw this and hopped in. Yes, Rowena, I was talking about you. You guys tricking me the other night. Yeah, certainly. Time to hunt for doe and bucks. I was subjected to snipe hunting in Girl Scouts. I got gotten too, Nunya. Really? I never have been hunting either. We always give them a paper bag to blow air in and twist it closed, then told them to shake it and pat it, yelling, "Here, snipe, here, snipe." Then we all ran off, leaving them in the dark. And I am a city kid. What? Listen, did y'all stock up at a very young age for your children to have a therapy fund? Asking for a friend. Because I feel like that would absolutely traumatize a kid or two. I'm just saying. Oh my god, on a 100-acre farm, your older boys did snipe hunting on my youngest. Bigfoot so exists. It may not be skunks you're smelling. Well, K-Mash, it is. It is. I do know the difference of those smells because I have a neighbor who partakes, so I know the difference between those ones. Have you ever done cow chip tossing? No, no. I mean, I do have cows near me. Nonsense goes scorpion hunting. I already told her I'm not coming to her house. That's it. That's it. That's it. He wouldn't play the snipe game with me, poo poo head. I know. I know. He was so out of it. He was like, no, no, I don't want to hear about your snipe hunting, Rowena. This is serious. Put your serious face on. I tried cow tipping. The cow chased us the F down almost. Really? Most cows sleep standing up due to snakes. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, we were evil to each other. Leave the cows alone. I've heard people tell their experience snipe hunting and cow tipping. Oh my gosh, cow tipping is crazy. Better run quick. Really? Good night, Rachel Wolf. You wake them up. If you wake them up, they're gonna chase you. I'm gonna go watch. That's what I'm gonna watch as I go to bed. I'm gonna watch cow tipping videos. Bloody bones on the step. No, I never heard of that. All I know is here snipe hunting is a practical joke. Yes, pugs. That's the same kind of snipe hunting they told me to go that they would take me to go do. Yeah. Animals on video, otherwise he calls 911. You have to pronounce my name if you're talking with B Tim voice. Rowena. Rowena. Nunya, you ditched me in the middle of our conversation. No, I responded. You must have come back later on and responded back to me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ditch you. You didn't respond. I'm needy. I just need the answers right then, Revival. You know what I mean? How dare you have a life that you must live away from me? Rihanna. My son put a firecracker in a cow pie. That was fun. Oh, that doesn't sound fun to me. But to each his own. We all have different definitions. So is cow tipping. Oh, it's a practical joke. Okay. Okay. Right, right. All right, for real, for real. No more Midwest goodbye. You guys have a good rest of your night. And again, don't forget kindness is free. Night, y'all.